The FBI will be fine in the long run. This fever around Donald Trump in the MAGA world will eventually break, but it's become somehow a nutty article of faith that the FBI is out to get Republicans. If you'd asked people 20 years ago whether that would someday be the accusation, they'd say that's nuts. It's nuts, but it will pass.
It will not pass. It is our future, and it's going to get much worse. Joining me now to talk about that and other things, big fan Anna Perez. She has a show called Wrong Think, which I love. I love that title, Wrong Think with Anna Perez. Anna, we're not putting the band back together. Trust in the FBI is not going to return because the FBI doesn't seem even that interested in earning back your trust or my trust.
No, and in fact, Americans are very keenly aware of that. In fact, 24% of Americans, a poll just came out, 24% want the FBI to be defunded. And a very large percentage, besides that, want to see major reform happen for the FBI. So this is big stuff we're talking about here. I mean, this is the first time I've, at least in my career, seen, and I'm young, but, that still means something. I don't think at any point have people been this concerned about the FBI and the existence of a deep state on this level. I mean, it used to be conspiracy to bring up the deep state and talk about these three-letter agencies the way that we talk about them. Now it seems people like Alex Jones are being vindicated. Donald Trump is calling out the deep state. He talks about retribution. And that's really what these people are scared of. They know that if they have someone, either Donald Trump or someone like him in office, that it could very well mean the end of the FBI. It could mean the end of the deep state. And especially since Republicans in the House seem to be pursuing this. People like Anna Paulina Luna already called for the impeachment of Joe Biden should these allegations against him be true or be proven true. I mean, we all believe that's the case, given what we saw on the laptop that's already been released to the public. But look, this is the first time I've seen people really up in arms about this. This is not conspiracy. And you see Americans being targeted like Tara Reid. She had to move to Russia because she was getting all of these threats and the FBI couldn't protect her. I mean, this is bogus. The American people can see that this is obviously a lie. We've been lied to for years.
Do you think, this is my struggle. Everyone has their own thing they struggle with. I believe we have to wake Normie Norm up. I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about your neighbor who agrees with you on everything, but doesn't ever want to get involved. My neighbors are the same way. I don't live around political people. They're people who share my values, but they kind of laugh this stuff off or don't really care that much, and I'm always having to shake them awake. Is this stuff waking them up? I'm not worried about people who watch Wrong Think. I'm worried about the people who don't.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. This is a concern I think a lot of conservatives share. And I will tell you this, I think we've tapped into an anti-establishment wing of the left. And I know that sounds crazy, but we just saw Matt Gaetz and AOC team up for legislation that would fight insider trading, which, as we all know, almost every member of Congress is involved in some capacity, particularly establishment, both members of the establishment left and the establishment right. But I think there is an opportunity. You look at political theories, you look at the horseshoe theory. I think there is an opportunity to tap into that anti-establishment left that seems to have disappeared for so long. I know they were very prominent in the 60s, but we do need to bring that back on the left. And I think if we can tap into that somehow and come together on the fact that and say, look, I know that you may vehemently disagree with me on economics, say, but I think we can both agree that these quote moderates that are really just controlling the entirety of DC, the uniparty, they're the real problem here. They're the people who are controlling your lives on a daily basis, and they control your life, whether you be a leftist or, a conservative.
The Anti-Communist Manifesto, a new must-read book from Jesse Kelly. Get your copy today at jessekellybook.com or wherever books are sold.